everybody! Welcome to Wonder World. 6 months, small space, sleepless nights, body variations, and what not. Just for the passion of the outer space. Yes, that's our astronaut's life. Space travel isn't glamorous as we think. Living in space is totally different from living on Earth. Astronauts are required to prepare for years before they even get the chance to go to space. Rigorous tests and extreme training. Come, let's get into the facts about an astronaut's life space. On Earth, our lower body and legs carry our weight. This helps keep our bones and muscles strong. In space, astronauts float. They do not use their legs much. Their lower backs begin to lose strength. Their leg muscles do too. The bones begin to get weak and thin. It's definitely not simple at zero gravity. In space, without the pull of gravity, the blood moves to the upper body and head. Water in the body also does the same thing. It makes the astronauts' faces look puffy when they return to Earth. Did you know that astronauts use a special soap and shampoo at space? People take baths in a different way in space. Astronauts use special kinds of soap and shampoo. These soaps do not need water to rinse. These soaps were actually made for patients who cannot use water. Later, it became used for the astronauts in space. Fire resistant suits. Yes, these suits of astronauts can resist fire up to 260 degrees Celsius. We all know that the temperature variation in space is too drastic. Fire resistant suit made of heat resistant synthetic materials. This model of suit does not burn or melt when in contact with flames, much required. Proximity suits used in firefighting and air accidents can withstand up to 260 degrees Celsius. Orlan suit, a special type of suit, a Russian suit model, allows astronaut to be out of station for more than 7 hours. So such special features are built in the Orlan suit. 4 trash bins. Yes, astronauts have to take out the garbage too. There are 4 trash bins on the space shuttle. 3 are for dry trash and 1 is for wet trash. Wet trash is anything that could smell bad. Can you imagine of a vacuum cleaner toilet? These toilets look similar to a Western style toilet that we use on Earth. However, there is a slight difference. The astronauts fasten their bodies to the toilet so that they won't float away. They then use a vacuum cleaner like machine to suck up the wastes. The wastes are then vacuum dried. Interesting. A big no to granulated food such as salt, pepper, or sugar. These are not allowed in their hulls. As an alternative to this rule, salt and pepper are served in liquid form. Many men compared to women. Yes, there are more men astronauts than women. This is because the threshold of exposure to space radiation is lower for women than it is for men. So this automatically becomes a health hazard for women. That's the reason women are not more chosen as astronauts like men. Sad, but can't help it. Exercise is mandatory for astronauts. Yes, astronauts have to exercise for 2 hours a day on the space station just to maintain a healthy amount of muscle mass that they will need once they are back on the planet. If not, there are chances of the muscles melting and they become skinny. Oh, this fact makes me think that I could go to space just to become taller. Yes, you grow taller. During the 6 months that most astronauts spend on the International Space Station, they can grow up to 3% taller. Without gravity, the spine is free to expand, making the space flyer taller. A spherical heart. After long periods of time traveling through space, an astronaut's heart becomes almost 10% more spherical. That's dangerous. Sleeping in outer space is definitely a challenge of its own. Astronauts have sleeping bags. The sun rises and sets approximately every 90 minutes, making it difficult to have a good night's sleep. Astronauts have to wait for 6 months to come back to Earth to have a peaceful sleep. That's a few facts about an astronaut's life in space. Thank you for staying with me. You were watching our channel Wonder World. Please like, share, and subscribe to connect and to know a lot more facts. Thank you.